Alright, so is everyone ready to begin? Miss Havisham, now an elderly woman, made it her mission to destroy the male sex after being abandoned on her wedding day. Instead, she had only succeeded in ruining the lives of two children, the young beauty, Estella, and the gullible boy, Pip. She forced them together to break Pip's heart and entertain herself. While she initially only wanted to protect Estella from the pain she herself had endured, Miss Havisham wronged her in the worst way possible by making her incapable of love. Pip loved dearly and was hurt deeply, and he is the better off of the pair with a strong, loving heart. Estella, not knowing the consequences, is engaged to marry Bentley Drummle, a horrible young man who will only mistreat her. Let's look at the repercussions of Miss Havisham's actions towards Pip, our narrator, and Estella as adults in Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. I found Estella at Miss Havisham's, seated on a settee near the fire, knitting. And what wind blows you here, Pip? I went to Richmond to speak to you, and finding that someone had written you here, I followed. What do you want? You know that I love you. You know that I have loved you long and dearly. Pip. I should have said this sooner, but for my long mistake. It induced me to hope that Miss Havisham meant us for one another. Well, I thought you could not help yourself, as it were. I refrained from saying it. But I must say it now. It seems there are sentiments, fantasies, which I'm not able to comprehend. When you say you love me, I know what you mean. It's a form of words. Nothing more. You're just nothing in my breast. You touch nothing there. I know. I'm ignorant to what may become of me very soon. But I still love you. I have loved you ever since I first saw you in this house. It would have been cruel in Miss Havisham to practice on the susceptibility of a boy and to torture me through all these years with a vain hope and an idle pursuit if she had reflected upon the gravity of what she did. I think she did not. I think in the endurance of her own trial, she forgot mine, Estella. I don't care for what you say at all. I've tried to warn you of this, have I not? Yes. Yes, but you would not be warned, for you thought I did not mean it. I hoped you could not mean it. You, so young, so beautiful, surely it is not in nature. It is in my nature. It is in the nature formed within me. It is not true that Bentley Drummle is in town here and pursuing you. It is quite true. You would never marry him, Estella. Why not tell you the truth? I am going to be married to him. Estella, dearest Estella, do not let Miss Havisham lead you into this fatal step. Put me aside forever, but bestow yourself on some worthier person. Among the many men who admire you, there may be one who loves you as dearly, though he has not loved you as long as I. Take him, and I can bear it better for your sake. Nonsense. This will pass in no time. Never, Estella. You will get me out of your thoughts in a week. You are part of my existence, part of myself. You've been in every line I have ever read, every prospect I have ever seen since the embodiment of every graceful fantasy that my mind has ever become acquainted with. Estella, to the last hour of my life, you cannot choose but to remain part of my character, part of the good in me, part of the evil. But in this separation, I associate you only with the good, and will faithfully hold you to that always, for you must have done me far far more good than harm. Let me feel now what sharp distress I meant. God bless you. God forgive you. In what ecstasy of unhappiness I got these broken words out of myself, I do not know. The rhapsody welled up within me like blood from an inward wound and gushed out. I held her hand to my lips, and so left her. I soon went down again by coach. Doing as I had often done, I went in and stood, touching the chimney-piece, where Miss Havisham could see me. There was an air of utter loneliness upon her, that she would have moved me to pity if she had willfully done me a deeper injury than I could charge her with. Is it real? It is I, Pip. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Pip, what have I done? If you mean, what have you done to injure me? Let me answer. Very little. I should have loved her under any circumstances. Is she married? Yes. It was a needless question, for a new desolation in the desolate house had told me so. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I knew not how to answer. That she had done a grievous thing in taking an impressionable child to mold into the form that whose wild resentment, spurned affection, and wounded pride found vengeance, and I knew full well. But I knew equally well she had secluded herself from 1,000 natural healing influences, that her mind had grown diseased, as all minds do that reverse the appointed order of their maker. But I look upon her without compassion, seeing her punishment in the ruin she was, and her profound unfitness for this earth on which she was placed, and the vanity of sorrow, which had become a master mania, like the vanity of penitence, the vanity of remorse, the vanity of unworthiness, and all other monstrous vanities that had been curses on this world. Until you spoke to her the other day, and until I saw in you the looking glass that showed me what I once felt myself, I did not know what I had done. What have I done? Miss Havisham, you may dismiss me from your mind and conscience, but Estella is a different case, and if you can ever undo any scrap of what you have done amiss in keeping part of her right nature away, it will be better to do that than to bemoan the past through 100 years. Yes, I know it. But my dear, believe this. When she first came to me, I only meant to save her from misery like my own. First, I meant no more. Well, I hope so. But as she grew and promised to be very beautiful, I gradually did worse. And with my praises, and with my jewels, and with my teachings, and with this figure of myself always before her, a warning to back and void my promises, I stole her heart away and put ice in its place. Better to have left her a natural heart, even to be bruised or broken. What have I done? If you knew all my story, you would have some compassion for me and a better understanding of me. I believe I may say I do know your story. What have I done? Oh, Miss Havisham, I forgive you. There have been sore mistakes, but my life has been a blind and thankless one. And I want forgiveness and direction far too much to be bitter with you. Thank you, Pip.